The European Union has finally reached a trade deal with the U.S. This is what the market has been waiting for China, for Japan, and now the European Union. The tariffs for the EU will be 15%, which is far more palatable than the 50% threat that we had at one point. So you would think that the euro should be trading higher, but instead the euro is probably one of the worst performing currencies today. And part of the reason is because, first off, the tariffs are still bad. We also don't know the details of the tariffs. Just like Japan, we don't know the details of their tariffs yet either. And, the market is still nervous about how, this is going to hurt the European economy. Regardless, we do have some sort of certainty in the markets, which I think should bring some relief ahead of this very busy trading week. Aside from the EU-US trade deal, we also have the dollar trading higher across the board. We've got a big week with the Federal Reserve rate decision, non-farm payrolls, as well as the first release of second quarter GDP. All those events are normally very market moving for U.S. markets, and I don't think it's going to be any different this week. The Fed is expected to leave interest rates unchanged, but the guidance will be key as they get closer and closer to an interest rate cut as early as September. Non-farm payrolls, GDP growth expected to be slightly weaker, which could hurt the dollar, even though the greenback is trading stronger across the board, and a lot of the other major currencies are looking like they're forming a top. Aside from the Federal Reserve, we also have a Bank of Canada rate decision, along with the Bank of Japan rate decision. No changes expected from those countries, but the BOJ is getting closer to interest rate hike, and the Bank of Canada, they still could have one more rate cut this year. We do have a lot of other data from around the world, including Eurozone inflation data, so there's a lot going on this week. I'll try to keep you all updated for the time being. These central bank meetings, along with the August 1st reciprocal tariff start date and the U.S.-China trade negotiation, the possibility of extension of the truce, are all front and center. This is Kathy Lien with BK Traders. Over and out.